Assalamualaikum. Today we are going to have our pre-bid conference or pre-bid meeting for 5 projects. But before that, I would like to greet also a good morning to all the live televiewers from the YouTube channel. And I would like to introduce all the members present today. From my right, Engineer Ernesto C. Camposano of Construction Section, Engineer Marcelo Unabia, also from the Construction Section. I forgot the name of our... Yes. And also our IT support, Dodo Marcelino. From my right, the Procurement Head, Engineer April Robijoy Anticristo. Our Back Secretariat, Ms. P. Ramos, our head of the DPWH for Civil Works, Noah Gira, and then also representative of the Chief of Maintenance Section, Engineer Diane Sotoya Ramos. And also yours truly, the back Vice Chairman, Engineer Makilala. So, with regards to the pre-bid conference, I would like to enumerate the 5 projects involved today to this date. First is the 24MC0109 Preventive Maintenance of Road Asphalt Overlay along Davao-Cotabato Road, Junction Digos-Cotabato section with kilometers 1617 plus 610 to kilometers 1618 plus 090 along Kidapawan City, North Cotabato with an ABC amount of 45,125,125,080 pesos only, to be completed within a construction duration of 165 days. Number 2 is the 24MC0110 Preventive Maintenance of Road Asphalt Overlay along Davao-Cotabato Road, Digos Junction, Cotabato Section, kilometers 1618 plus 650 to kilometers 1619, 400 along Kidapawan City, North Cotabato with ABC amount of 50,176,140 pesos to be completed within 134 calendar days. Number 3 is the 24MC0111 Preventive Maintenance of Road Asphalt Overlay along Magpet-Nowa-Doroluman Greenfield Road, kilometers 1629 plus minus 212 to kilometers 629 plus 768 along Kidapawan City, North Cotabato, with an ABC amount of 17,788,960 pesos to be completed within 95 calendar days. Number 4 is the 24MC0025. It is Repal Place. Construction of flood control dike along Doles River Station at 0 plus 850 to Station 1 plus 250, both sides with Overflow bridge along Magpet-Nowa-Doroluman with an ABC amount of 96,500,000 pesos only, to be completed within 342 calendar days. And lastly, the 24MC0018 construction of drainage structures along Road Davao-Cotabato Road, Junction Digos-Cotabato section with kilometer 1598 plus 450 to kilometer 1598 plus 470.10, kilometer 1598 plus 550 to kilometer 1598 plus 570.10 to kilometer 1599 plus 200 to kilometer 1599 plus 220.10, kilometer 1600 plus 900 to kilometer 1600 plus 920.10, kilometer 1601 plus 080 to kilometer 1601 plus 100.10, kilometer 1602 plus 200 to kilometer 1602 plus 220.10, kilometer 1609 plus 900 to kilometer 609 plus 920.10, kilometer 1612 plus 750 to kilometer 1612 plus 770.10, kilometer 1620 plus 850 to kilometer 1620 plus 870.10, Makilala, Kidapawan City, North Cotabato, with an ABC amount of 86,850,000 to be completed within the calendar days of 301. And with regards with the technical details, I would like to hand this mic to Ms. Ramos.
Thank you, Vice Chairman, and good morning, everyone, especially those who are watching our private conference this morning. Here are the checklists for the documents under technical component and the financial component of the bid. For the technical component of the bid, we have the updated certificate of field jobs registration membership, if not enrolled in the CWA, updated pickup license and registration, statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, single largest completed contract or the SLCC, NFCC computation and statement of total assets and liabilities, audited financial statement, if joint venture, special pickup license and joint venture agreement, if applicable, if already enrolled in the CWA, eligibility documents to be updated if any, the bid security, the project requirements as to organizational chart for the contract, list of contractors' key personnel, and the list of major equipment, omnibus earn statement, and the certification as to key personnel for DEO number 9, series of 2012. For the financial component, we have the bid form, bid prices in the bill of quantities, the detailed estimates, and the cash flow by quarter. We also have the following reminders to our bidders. One, that certificate of field jobs registration shall be updated with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents covered by the Section 8.5.2 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. Example, the registration certificate, the mayor's or business permit, tax clearance, legal license and registration, and the audited financial statements. If these documents are not updated, otherwise shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of the certificate of platinum registration and membership as per GPPB Resolution number 15-2021. The bidder can edit, update, and generate the created certificate immediately. For the assigned key personnel of the contractor, that it is indicated under the bid data sheet of the bidding documents that he or she must be different person assigned to the contract to be bid and not the same person holding its key position. PRC ID and tax ID of the key personnel must be updated and clear copy. GPPB Resolution number 16-2020 approving the circular and the guidelines in the preparation of the simplified bidding documents for goods and infrastructure projects and submission of the required forms for the procurement of goods, infrastructure projects, and consulting services with related amendments to the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. The required forms are already included in the bidding documents. Such omnibus earn statement has 10 statements. DEO number 36 series of 2015 dated March 11, 2015. Disclosure of ongoing contracts by prospective bidders for the DPWH infrastructure contracts. The bidder shall use the form DPWH-J. A statement of all its ongoing and completed government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid within the period provided in the bidding documents. Non-compliance with the provisions of this order shall make concerned bidders liable with the penalties under Section 65.3 of RA 9184-IRR and to the administrative sanctions under Section 69 of RA 9184-IRR. DEO number 28 series of 2024 dated February 26, 2024, 3-strike policy in the procurement of contracts for infrastructure, goods, and consulting services contracts. In order to establish a fair and transparent system for managing offenses committed by bidders in the procurement of infrastructure, goods, and consulting services projects through public bidding, the DPWH hereby introduces an updated three-strike policy. This policy is aimed at enforcing adherence to the procurement guidelines stipulated under Section 69.1.I of the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations under Public Act 9184. Under this policy, if a bidder commits three offenses or acts described as all other acts that tend to defeat the purpose of competitive bidding, they shall be subjected to an administrative penalty. These offenses or acts are further classified into three major categories as enumerated. 1. Withdrawal from the bidding process, submission of non-participation letter, or failure to submit a bid after purchasing the bid documents. However, the Bids and Awards Committee recognizes certain valid reasons for these actions. 2. Submission of late bids without valid reasons as determined by the BOC. Exceptions should be considered under extraordinary circumstances such as force majeure. This refers to unexpected and avoidable external events that impede or prevent a bidder from timely bid submission as defined in Article 1174 of the Philippine Civil Code. 3rd, submission of patently insufficient bid. A patently insufficient bid refers to a bid that fails to include or comply with certain mandatory requirements. The determination of whether bidder committed such an offense may occur as outlined: A. During eligibility screening and or shortlisting, during bid evaluation, and C. During post-qualification. Bidders were reminded to diligently review and scrutinize their documents to avoid any violations. For more details of this department order, number 28 series of 2024, three-strike policy in the procurement of infrastructure, goods, and consulting services contracts, you can download a copy in the DPWH website. Department order number 87 series of 2020, electronic submission and receipt of bids for the procurement of civil works contracts. DEO number 11 series of 2017, inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment and the technical component of the bid. Department order number 9 series of 2012, technical requirements for civil works projects for public bidding. Under item number 6, which states, if a proposed paid technical personnel is an employee of the bidder and working on another project at the time of the bidding, shall submit a certification. 1. The personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract, and 2. He or she will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office. Under item number 7, the bidder may propose a paid technical personnel who is not his employee, provided that the said personnel is required to submit a certification that he or she will work for the bidder if it is awarded the contract under bidding. The certification under item number 6 or 7 shall be included in the first envelope of the sealed bid. Memorandum dated June 25, 2024, issued by Secretary Manuel M. Bunuan with the subject, implementation of assigning accredited contractors and consultants project engineers. To enhance the quality and efficiency of our infrastructure projects, please be reminded of the implementation of Section 3.0 of Department Order number 94, Series of 2020, regarding the assignment of accredited contractors and consultants project engineers to DPWH projects, which will start July 1, 2024, per Department Order number 156, Series of 2023, and will form part of the requirements during the bidding process. The requirements is already stipulated in Section 3 under Bid Data Sheet of the Philippine Bidding Documents. The last memorandum dated March 6, 2023, issued by Secretary Manuel Bunuan with subject, reiteration and department policies, issuances, and the sale of bidding documents and enrollment in the civil works application prior to bidding, particularly item number 1 that states, in accordance with the Department Citizens Charter and a numbered member dated December 27, 2021, only the following documents are required from prospective bidders prior to the sale of bidding documents: A. The company ID or any government-issued ID, and B. Authorization letter. If not authorized, liaison officer in CWA, example, the special power of attorney for sole proprietorship or board partnership, joint venture resolution with secretary certificate for corporation, partnership, joint venture, and the cooperative. This department orders is downloadable in the DPW's website and GPPB resolution in the GPPB website for completed instructions stated in the guidelines for regular terms of the bidders. So those are the checklists, and these are reminders to all our bidders. Back to our Vice Chairman.
Thank you very much, Ms. Ramos. We would like to remind all the listed contractors for the enumerated numbers of projects that the schedule of the bid opening would be on July 23, 2024 at 9 o'clock a.m. or 9 o'clock in the morning. Further, we would like to inform that the supplemental bulletin will be issued today regarding with the technical personnel of contractors, specifically for the project engineers, accredited project engineers, and materials engineers. Since recently a department order was issued, which is DEO 118 series of 2024, that supersedes the DEO 156 2023 and DEO 94 2020. So for additional information, you may download or visit our website at DPWH Internet or dpwh.com. Also, if there are queries or some concerns, you may also visit our office, specifically on the procurement section. So thank you very much. Is there any queries or issues need to be addressed? Hearing none, I would like to end this conference. Thank you.